I was very kindly sent an arc of Grimtide by Ivy Whitaker from Hawthorne and Aster. The cover isn't very clear on this, so I will pop a picture of that on there for you to see. So in Grimtide, we are introduced to Karina. She's a high-achieving lawyer preparing to marry the love of her life, and then her life is ended when she's bitten by a werewolf, and this results in a devastating fall and leaves her with a life-changing brain injury. So her journey begins with a cross-country move. She leaves everything she's ever known behind and is going to start a new life under the guidance of Avery, who is nicknamed the Werewolf Whisperer, and his family, and they've been designated to help her come to terms with her change and guide her in this new life as a wolf. Unfortunately, things are never straightforward, and she finds herself caught up in some shady goings on within the pack and starting to fall for the man that she absolutely shouldn't fall for. So I loved that this was a slight twist on the standard kind of werewolf story where you're born as a shifter. In Karina's case, she's bitten before her transformation takes place, but we see very little of her wolf in this book, and kind of the main focus of it all is the emotional turmoil that she's going through, coming to terms with this new identity and the kind of aftermath of her accident, which has left her with this memory loss and this devastating injury. The snippets that we do get of her wolf, though, are kind of just of her communicating internally with it rather than seeing any kind of change. And so you just get the emotional kind of impact rather than the actual full shift. Karina herself is a great FMC. She's sharp, introspective, flawed in ways that kind of make her feel really relatable to the reader. You really do feel for her as she tries to make sense of this world that has completely changed and thrown her into absolute upheaval. Her relationship with Avery's daughter, Natalie, is a massive highlight. She's warm, she's funny, she's absolutely fiercely loyal, and this kind of brings a lot of light to this otherwise really dark experience that Karina is going through. Their friendship is almost instant and just so willing to accept Karina into their family. This kind of balances out with tall, dark and handsome Avery, who is Natalie's father. He comes across as really genuine and considerate, but he can also be quite aloof and distant and, quite short with Karina. Of course, no werewolf novel would be complete without a bit of forbidden romance and hidden danger. Karina absolutely finds herself drawn straight to someone that she shouldn't fall for, while she's kind of embroiled in these pack politics and the secrets that kind of threaten not only her safety but that of Avery and Natalie as well. My one criticism of this was that I felt some parts that I was missing some vital information somewhere, particularly around how Karina and Avery came to be introduced. So there's all these hints that they've been talking on the phone and stuff, but we never actually find out how that relationship started, and we don't get any information on how she even found out that she was a werewolf. I'm hoping that we do get a little bit more of this kind of fleshed out in the next book. Absolutely perfect for anyone who loves a forbidden romance, age gaps, shifters, love triangles, very slow burn, small town. Really enjoyed reading it. Gutted the next one isn't out until 2026, and I rated this 4 stars.